All right, ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be dialing in from. This is J. Joshua Beisel, president of Jubi Rev, Jubi Max. I want to give each and every one of you out here on today's call a very warm welcome. Folks, as you jump on the line, go ahead and let me know who you are, where you're calling in from. Type it into the questions box here, folks, on the webinar. I know that we have a ton of people on this webinar right now, so I'm going to do my best to try to get introductions out to everyone. But folks, you are probably fired up and excited. There are so many amazing things happening around the globe right now with JubiRev, JubiMax. You are surely at the right place at the right time. So absolutely fantastic to have each and every one of you out here on the call. I'm going to do my best to read some of these. We've got Elaine and Andy from Louisiana. Welcome to the call. Terrence, welcome to the call. Tyrone from Trinidad, welcome, sir. Welcome to the call. We've got Bill in Birmingham, Alabama. Welcome, Bill. And we have Joe out there. Joe says, woohoo, we're ready to rock. Fantastic, Joe. Hey, great to have you out here on this call. We also have Alan from Ohio. We have Luis from Australia. Welcome down under. Great to have you on the call. We've got Dean from Ontario, Canada. Welcome. We've got Deborah, I love it. Jubi Star, she says, from Boise, Idaho. Welcome to the call. We've got Kamar from Jamaica, Aubrey from Alabama, Dallas from Granbury, Texas, Anthony B from Seattle. We've got Isaiah from Cambodia, Kirk from Hayden. Let's see, what is that? Kirk from Hayden, Ohio, Idaho. Awesome. Welcome to the call. Yes, John. Pay it forward is working. Johnny Smith from Washington, welcome to the call. George Robinson from Australia, welcome to the call. Dusty Rhodes, Dusty out for all the calls. Dusty, great to have you out here. We've got Kenny Allen from Maryland, Lorraine from South Carolina, Shelly in Virginia. Wow, I'm not going to be able to welcome all of you. I do apologize. Too many people here on the line. We've got Lancelot from Jamaica. We have Bill from Virginia. God's Will from Nigeria. Welcome, Nigeria. San Francisco, welcome. We have a Linda from Stevensville. Welcome, Linda. We've got Diane from Charlotte, North Carolina. Dale from Washington. Quentin from New York. Brian from the Bronx in New York. Welcome, Brian. And really, really excited to have you, Susan from Scotland. Hey, welcome. That's fantastic. We've got Morgan from Australia, Walter from Nashville. We've got Deke from Colorado Springs. We've got Terry from Montana. We've got Saeed, California, weighing in. Welcome to the call. We've got Craig from Jamaica. Jamaica, there's no problems, only situations. Welcome to the call. We've got Roger from Oklahoma. Deborah from South Carolina. We have Vernetta from Maryland. Welcome, Vernetta. We have Tracy from Canada. Luis from Baltimore. Wayne from Wisconsin. Lou from Canada. So many people piling on here, folks. I want to welcome all of you out here to the call. We actually have Greg from Iowa, Mike from Australia. I'm going to have water just to read everyone's names here today, folks. Fantastic. We've got Charlie from Virginia, Carol from New York. We've got Juan from Orlando, Florida. Welcome, sir. We've got Jimmy Morton. Folks, we're going to go ahead and get this call started here today. Another record-breaking attendance. Folks, if you're just coming out here for the very first time, I do want to personally welcome all of you to Jubi Rev, Jubi Max. In the next few minutes, I'm going to share with you what I believe is the opportunity that you have been looking for in order to create your own successful online business that will actually help you begin to achieve some financial freedom and some time freedom. So if you're a guest out here on today's call, maybe this is the first time you've actually had an opportunity to come out to one of our live webinars. Maybe you say to yourself, you know, there's a lot of great things happening over there with JubiRev, Jubi Max. Let me get out there and see what's going on. Well, let me tell you, you have absolutely come to the right place at the right time, and it'll be my real privilege here over the next few minutes to kind of share with you a little bit about what we're doing and how you can plug into this amazing company, this amazing compensation plan, these amazing products, amazing leadership, and really position yourself ahead of the masses to really be at the right place at the right time. For all of our members here on today's call, you know that big things are happening. We are really breaking all the records, folks. It's absolutely fantastic. But I want to take a few minutes here on this call, folks, and give you some updates. We are getting more and more good news and exciting news every single day from our development team as the countdown to phase 3 really gets underway. So we've got a lot to cover here, folks, in just a short period of time. And again, if you're a guest here on today's call, I want to go ahead and open up by saying this. Somebody really felt that you had what it would take to become a successful entrepreneur. Somebody really felt that you had really the skills and maybe just deserved to finally find some financial freedom and time freedom in your life. So they believed in you and they invited you out here to learn a little bit about JubiRev, JubiMax. And I want you to make sure that when we are concluded here tonight, that you take a little bit of time and actually get back in touch with the person who brought you out here and let them know that you appreciate the fact that they believed in you, and thank them for sharing JubiRev, JubiMax with you, because it is a fantastic opportunity for you to come in and see exactly what we're doing here tonight and really take advantage of some of the awesome things that we have going on. Now, for all of our members who are hoping for an update, maybe a little bit of Q&A, we're going to do our very best here towards the end of this call to kind of cover some of where we are. I want to take this opportunity to go ahead and get as many of you as I possibly can actually prepped, primed, and trained for what is coming up here this next week. You know it's going to be big. It absolutely is. But I think some of you need just a little bit of guidance and training so that you can plan your week next week so that you don't miss any of the exciting things that we have going on. So without further ado, folks, we're going to go ahead and just jump right in here and get started. My name is J. Joshua Beisel. I am the president of Jubi Rev, Jubi Max, and over the last several weeks, it has been my real privilege to have the opportunity to really work with so many leaders around the world about what we have happening right now at Jubi Rev, Jubi Max. For those of you that do need a copy of this webinar will be recorded. And you know, this is always my least favorite part of the call, but I want to actually share with you a little bit about who I am. I said my name is J. Joshua Beisel. I am the president of Jubi Rev, Jubi Max. I am also one of the world's top attraction marketers. I've been a featured expert in several different areas, including one of the top best-selling books on the subject, which you can actually pick up over at Amazon.com, even at Barnes & Noble. Absolutely fantastic book called Positively Influential. You can also learn a little bit about me online. I am the CEO and founder of the world's largest independent MLM call center for network marketers, and that has been a thriving business, a real privilege for me to work with so many leaders around the world. And I've also been the author and the trainer of several different successful online marketing systems, training systems, and I've actually developed some patent pending software and technology that have been used by most of the world's top internet marketers over the last 7 or 8 years. But enough about me. Let's talk a little bit about JubiMax, about what's in it for you, because I really believe that this is an opportunity for so many of you to actually have the opportunity to begin to work with some amazing products, an amazing compensation plan, and actually really, just to be quite honest, have the opportunity to get some real success. So with that said, I want to share with you what is it all about. I think this is really important. Who is Jubi Rev, Jubi Max? What do we do? Well, I want to tell you a little bit about Jubi Rev, Jubi Max, and the best way I can share that with you is by sharing with you our vision. Our vision is to spark a global economic movement and lead the revenue sharing revolution while empowering people around the globe to look good, feel good, and live good. That's who we are here at Jubi Rev, Jubi Max. You know, I talk a lot about the importance of leadership. We are a company that is built with leadership from the top down, and most importantly, we are a company that is looking to inspire, teach, and train the next generation of leaders. That's all of you here on this call. Some of you are brand new. Maybe you've never actually built a successful business before, but we want to give you the opportunity to plug in and participate and actually have an opportunity to learn to become a leader in this industry, and we want you to help us actually fulfill on our vision. Now, if you're a guest out here on tonight's call, let me ask you a question. And this is really where it all begins. I think for all entrepreneurs, this is where it begins. Are you looking for a way to begin to add more prosperity, more wealth, more happiness, and more freedom in your life? If you're out here on today's call, folks, don't be shy. Grab the questions box and get ready to type in. I like to have an interactive call. Type in Y for yes and N for no. But let me ask you, just be really, really upfront. Are you looking for more? Because I think that that's what separates somebody who is a happy consumer from someone who wants to be a promoter, is that a promoter, an entrepreneur, those of you that are out here on today's call because you want more, that's what defines us. As an entrepreneur, I can tell you that each time in my life I achieve a milestone, I'm happy for an entire weekend, sometimes a 3-day weekend. And then at that point, I have this burning desire to continue to seek out excellence, to continue to seek out more time freedom, more financial freedom, more opportunities to help other people. One of the things that has driven me my entire life is this question. And I know that a lot of people that I meet say the same thing. They say, Josh, you know, that's on my mind as well. And so I want to ask all of you a very important question here tonight. If you lost your job or your income today, how long would it take you before you lost your car, your house, or your sanity? And the reality of it is, too often in life, we live from paycheck to paycheck, from opportunity to opportunity, and we never really have an opportunity to put down roots and really dig in and find the success that we're looking for. And I'm going to tell you something. There's a lot of people, perhaps even more than you would think, who are also looking for the very same thing. Let me give you another sad statistic here. And again, I like to keep things positive, but this is a fact, folks, and you really want to make sure that we don't ignore the reality around us. You know, this is a sad statistic, but one that is absolutely true, and that is that at age 65, okay, so at age 65, out of 100 people, only about 3 are financially independent, 7 are dead, and 90 are dependent on family or state. What does that mean? Well, I'm going to tell you what that means. What that means is that you should be asking yourself right now, how do I become one of the 3? How do I become one of those people who are financially independent? Because the other options don't sound very good to me. But I want to take it up on another note. It's not just about financial independence, it's also about quality of life, and it's also about having time freedom. How many of you, this is your life? How many of you actually live your life just busy, busy, busy from one stressful moment to another? And I know that you're entrepreneurial minded, so that really doesn't help because it adds to the fact that you're always trying to multitask and do more things. But what you see on the screen right here, this is actually where you should be headed. How many of you would love to vacation 2 to 4 weeks a year? How many of you would love to have the opportunity to vacation more? How many of you would be willing to do that? Well, I want to show you a way here on this call to actually help us grow our business here with JubiRev, Jubi Max, so that you can actually have an opportunity to vacation even more. In fact, there was a recent quote by Seth Godin that I really, really loved, and he said, you know, even better than a vacation, he said, build a life that you don't have to escape from. Make every day a vacation. You know, around the world, I've had the opportunity to travel, and I've met some of the world's most incredible and amazing people with unique circumstances. And there's always 2 questions that people ask me over and over again. They say, Josh, what do I need to do to be able to achieve finding a way to create wealth and abundance for myself and my family? And the other question that they ask over and over again is, how do I achieve time freedom? And both of those are fantastic questions that I want to help you actually discover. But here's what I need you to do, and it's very important. I need you to pay close attention, because you're going to discover how smart entrepreneurs from around the globe are literally making hundreds, even thousands every month, every week, and in some cases, every single day. How do they do it? They do it by participating in the economy. They do it by positioning themselves in front of consumers who are buying products and services. Now, there's two types of products and services that you can focus on. The first type of product and service that a lot of people focus on are what I call additive products. Products that seem great and sometimes are great, but products that actually end up adding to your monthly budget. I had an opportunity some years ago to work with an amazing juice company, and they had this incredible product. It tasted great. It had a lot of great health value, I felt, and I enjoyed marketing the product. But the challenge is month after month, I would get people who would say, you know, Josh, I really wish that I could keep ordering from you every month, but I just don't have that extra money on top of my current budget to be able to order from you every month. And so what happens is I would lose a customer because they just didn't have a way to work that extra product in to their budget. And that's when I began to consider how we would be able to build a company that actually allowed us to market products and services that were already in their budget. Think about that for just a moment. How many of you understand that every single day billions and trillions of dollars are spent in the global economy at places like grocery stores, department stores, online commerce places? How many of you understand that money is being spent every day, no matter what? Whether you wake up or whether you take the day off and stay in bed, money is being spent every day. Money is being spent that is already in people's budgets. Well, what if there was a way you could simply position yourself ahead of those consumers who were spending money and actually get an opportunity to claim a piece of that multi-trillion-dollar pie for yourself and for your family? I call it net zero consumables. And basically the idea is very simple. Imagine being able to market products and services that people are already purchasing on a daily, weekly, monthly basis. Imagine being able to purchase products and services like the multi-trillion-dollar travel industry, beauty, weight loss, health, online shopping, and so much more. And the best part is you can actually get customers to order from you month after month without spending any new additional money. You see, they were already going to spend money on these products anyway. Why not spend it with you so that you get an opportunity to get your share? Now, JubiRev, Jubi Max is a very, very unique company. We have our own proprietary line of health and wellness products, an amazing skincare line, a weight loss line. We have our own Jubi trainer system for those of you that are ready to get fit. We have our own Jubi Vacations resort cards, folks. We have a lot of really exciting products, and we have the most innovative and fair way I've ever seen to market those products and services. That's really going to help a lot of you begin to change the way you look at marketing and to actually give you an opportunity to finally get some success. Now, one of the things that I want to actually be able to share with you is that the internet, folks, is absolutely booming. Every single day, day in and day out without fail, the internet is finding new ways to grow. E-commerce is growing, and the reality of it is that at any point we may actually see more online transactions than offline transactions. And it comes down to one simple question: how big of a slice of that multi-trillion-dollar pie do you want for yourself and your family? It's a simple but important question that I want you to ask yourself. How big of a share of that multi-trillion-dollar pie do you want for yourself and your family? Let me ask you a question, and I want all of you to seriously consider this. Guests and promoters alike, I want you to actually practice this question with me. It's really, really important. If I could honestly show you a way to place an ad online and give away free product samples, and in exchange you could get a share of our company's daily revenues, would that help you? And I want you to think about that for just a moment. Go ahead and type in a Y if you think that would work for you, folks. Don't be shy. You came all the way out to the call here tonight, and you're in the privacy of your own home, your own office. Maybe you're like some of our promoters, maybe sitting on a beach typing in the computer. I'm not sure where you are, but you came all the way out here to join me on the webinar. So I really want you to think about that question. What if there was a way that I could actually show you how to simply place ads online and give away free products and samples, and in exchange you could get a share of our company's daily revenue? Would that help you? Well, that's exactly what it is. It's very, very simple. You don't have to be some master salesperson or a big recruiter. If you're willing to simply help us promote, then you're going to have an opportunity to actually earn. Now, how many of you out here on today's call have actually seen the power of the revenue sharing model? How many of you have seen that? Don't be shy, folks. That's right. That's right. The revenue sharing model is fantastic, right? There's a tremendous amount of opportunity here, and the reason why it works so well is very simply this. Every day, average, everyday, ordinary people are absolutely able to change their lifestyle in record time because we have the world's most fair compensation plan. Now, what do I mean by fair? Well, it's very, very simple. You see, in most companies, it's only the people at the very top who really make the money. I mean, a lot of you have probably seen that, right? Where Fortune 500 companies, it's the fat cats sometimes sitting in the ivory tower. They're making all the money. Everybody else down below, not making so much money. Well, one of the things that I have learned in this industry is that a lot of really good people work really hard and don't tend to make any or hardly any money. With our compensation plan, it's so much more fair because we give all of you the opportunity to get a fair share. Now, this is exactly how it works. You can see it popping up on your screen there. And how it works is very simply this. We've got promoters. Now, if you decide to get started here tonight and join JubiRev as one of our promoters, then you're going to join the ranks of some of the world's top marketers, good people, brand new people, people who really struggle maybe at business, people who have never made any money, and even people who have made a lot of money. You see, the only requirement for being a promoter here with JubiRev, Jubi Max is that you be over 18, you have a great attitude and a real willingness to go out and actually promote. The more you promote with everyone else, the more promoters are out promoting us as a company, the more revenue we have to share. It's really simple math. The more promoters we get, the more promotion we have, and ultimately the more revenue we have the opportunity to bring in. And since you're a promoter, we're willing to share that revenue with you. How does it work? Well, when you're a promoter, you see, you promote by giving away samples, giving away Jubi bucks, sharing what we do with others. There's several different things, placing ads, and the more you promote, the more points you get. And it comes down to a simple question. How big of a share of that multi-trillion-dollar pie do you want for yourself and your family? And again, folks, don't be shy. If you want a really big slice of that share, type it on in there. Just say big. Type in B-I-G, right? I mean, because that's really what it comes down to. The more you promote, the more points you earn, the more opportunity you have to get a bigger share. I made this slide myself. I'm really proud of it. And I know I have some amazing graphic designers. Everybody has seen the site. But I did this all by myself. And they offered to help me make it better, and I'll probably let them before long. But I'm pretty proud of this. Watch this. I'm going to press a button right here. And it's going to show you how the more you promote, the more points you get, the more points you get, the more opportunity you have to earn in our daily leadership bonus pool, which is our revenue sharing. Watch this. I'm going to just press the button. It's going to take a minute to show up on your screen. There it goes. You see, I pressed the button to indicate I've done more promotion, I've earned more points. The more points I get, the bigger my share is. It really is that simple. So for those of you that would like to actually earn a little bit more every month, a little bit more every week, a little bit more every day, we're absolutely going to give you the opportunity to do that. Now, you're probably wondering to yourself, can I do this? You're probably asking yourself, do I have what it takes to be successful? Well, do you know what it takes to be successful? Because a lot of people are worried that they don't have what it takes to be successful, but that's not very fair because they don't know. Well, let me share with you right now what it is that it takes to be successful. And the most important thing you need to understand is that it's not difficult. It takes a little bit of work, but you've got to have an open mind, a willingness to learn. You've got to have a great attitude, and you've got to have a willingness to take action. Now, if you have those things and you're here on tonight's call as a guest, then JubiRev, JubiMax is where you want to be. I don't expect you to jump in here and be a great salesperson. I don't expect you to have to do that. I don't expect you to have to come in here and be a power recruiter. I simply want you to come in and help use our step-by-step proven systems to go out and promote our company. And in exchange, I'm willing, as you go through the qualifications, to actually have an opportunity to earn every day in our daily leadership bonus pools. And we actually create that through our revenue sharing plan. Very, very exciting. You know what? I didn't even read that. Let me read that to you. This is an important fact because some of you are probably wondering, hey, can I do it? Well, let me tell you something. The internet and direct sales have produced more millionaires than any other industry today working from home. Fact. So the question is, why not you? You know, maybe you've never done it before, but if I give you a step-by-step system, will you bring an open mind and take action? Will you come in and learn what it takes, have a great attitude, and implement it? If so, and you have a willingness to learn, then I can help you actually go out and begin to learn how to be success. Now, let me ask you this. This is very important. How many of you are ready starting today to begin to find some brand new success in your life? How many are ready to start enjoying more time freedom, more financial freedom, and actually have the opportunity to turn some things around? Folks, you are absolutely at the right place at the right time. You can do this. The best part about it is that you will be in business for yourself, but never by yourself. And I think that's one of the most important things, is that you're going to be in business for yourself, but never by yourself. Our step-by-step systems and full team support are there to help you succeed. Now, I want you to stop for just a moment, just a wee moment, and I want you to consider, how would an extra paycheck, monthly, weekly, or even daily, change your lifestyle? Think about that for just a moment. If you're a guest here on today's call, the reality of it is you're here looking for something. You're either looking for more time freedom, more financial freedom, or both. And we have an amazing opportunity to help you create the success that you've been looking for. If you're willing to plug in and take action, we can help you do it. Folks, we have here so many amazing things. We've got the Jubi Style program, which is a car bonus designed to help you. If you'd like to drive away in a new Porsche, a new Mercedes, maybe you want to actually drive away in a BMW or Corvette, we have an amazing program. We have awards. Folks, we know that a lot of people are actually going to leverage what they're earning over here with JubiRev, Jubi Max to take vacations, get new homes, travel to exotic places, do really fun things with their family. It just comes down to one simple thing. If you had an opportunity to make a single decision that could forever in a positive way impact the rest of your life, would you say yes? If there was an opportunity where a company would actually be willing to work with you hand in hand to kind of teach you what it takes to go out and market them, and they were willing to share their revenues with you, would you take them up on it? Would you say yes? Because if so, then I want you to have an opportunity to get started with JubiRev, Jubi Max. Real simple instructions for all of our guests here on today's call. What I would want you to do to go ahead and get started: simply get back in touch first and foremost with the person who brought you out here to the call. Let them know that you really appreciate them thinking so highly of you, that you had the potential to really enjoy a life less ordinary. Get back in touch with them. If you have a password that will allow you to go over to JubiMax.com and log in, you can do that. You can log into JubiMax.com. Once inside, there's an upgrade button. Now you can click on the upgrade button to follow instructions, actually funding your account with eCash. And once you've done that, by the way, there's 5 different ways to do that. You've got Solid Trust Pay, Payza, Bankwire, online e-check, and of course our own Jubi account card. And as you fund your account, you have the opportunity to then choose a subscription and getting started here with JubiRev, Jubi Max, so that you can enjoy our products each and every month. We have several to choose from affiliate status all the way up to Diamond, and in between the Jubi 15, the Jubi 50, the Jubi 100, and the Jubi 200. And then you can purchase some Jubi Bucks so that you are empowered to be able to give away samples, give away Jubi Bucks, give away some of our resort cards, maybe some of our Jubi trainer cards. And in the process of actually promoting and sharing our products and services with others, you earn points. So just giving away free samples, you can actually earn points. Now, let's look at what happens. As you're giving away samples, as you're going through our marketing system, helping us promote our company and earning points, those points empower you to earn in our daily leadership bonus pool. And that is where our revenue sharing happens, folks. It's really very, very simple, and it's not complicated. You just simply need to plug in. We've got full training and all the support that you would need. And here's the best part about it. You are here at the right place. I want to tell you a little bit about the phases of our company, and I think this is really important. Phase 1 was really the pre-registration phase. Phase 1 was a pre-registration phase. Phase 1 happened during the month of February. And during the month of February, tens and tens and tens of thousands of people piled in to JubiRev, Jubi Max, looking for a new home, looking for a place to come out and promote and work with other affiliates to build something very special. On February 28th, we officially opened up Phase 2 and gave people an opportunity to go through the official upgrade process to join us here at JubiRev, Jubi Max as one of our early members. We did that. And then this past Monday, just 3 days ago, on the 25th of March, I announced that Phase 2 was coming to a close and the countdown to Phase 3 had begun. Now, I want everyone to pay close attention to how this works. The countdown has begun to Phase 3. What is Phase 3? Folks, Phase 3 is revenue sharing. Phase 3 is where you will have an opportunity to begin participating in our daily leadership bonus pools. Very, very exciting. Now, when does Phase 3 happen? Well, we talked about that on this past Monday's call, and fortunately, I was able to get that recorded for all of you. And on Monday's call, these are the questions that I answered. Do we have products ready to ship out? When does the new JubiRev.com site go live? What is when does Phase 3 officially begin? When do commissions begin to be paid? When does revenue sharing begin? When does Jubi Max go live? Are there any third-party vendors who will be able to help with some of your marketing? And can you spend max bucks? So this is the updates that we covered on the Monday night call. And I'm just going to cover a couple of quick ones here, and then those of you that really want to get into the details, I want to actually invite you to have an opportunity to go in to the back office and actually re-watch that. You see, Monday night's call was recorded. It was an awesome webinar. It was about an hour and a half. We covered all of these questions and so many more. We actually took live questions, and that call is recorded in the back office. All you need to do is log in over at JubiMax.com, and once you log in, it's right there on the front page. There's actually 3 tabs. The middle one with the little orange top says Step 2, and right there you can watch the countdown to Phase 3 webinar. Don't miss that. But I want to give everybody some midweek updates here that are not available in there at all. Hang on just now. Some midweek updates. I'm just getting a final word here. Just a minute. Awesome, awesome. Okay. So on the Monday night call, so on Monday the 25th, we talked about April 1 being able to have our very first commission payday. How many of you think that would be a great milestone if we can make that on time? How many of you think that would be fantastic if we can make that April 1 very first commission run on time? Okay, I'm just getting word right now. Great news. Everything is on time. Okay, so the reality of it is that Monday night is on time. We are looking forward to that. Very, very exciting. Our very first commission run. At that point, And by the way, some of you who missed the Monday night call need to go and watch that because there's a lot happening here at one time. Very, very important. But let's talk about what else is going to go live this next week. This next week, we are going, great question, Betty. What is a commission run? Betty, we're going to actually be paying out our very first commissions on Monday. So we're going to have our very first commission payday, if you will, on Monday. Okay. But here's another update. Next week, the marketing systems to help you give away Jubi Bucks and earn points is going to be going live. That means, as a group, as you begin to convert your Jubi Bucks to Jubi points through the marketing and promotion that you do, as you're gaining points, you're going to have an opportunity, as revenue sharing goes live through our daily leadership bonus pool, to be able to earn daily. Very, very exciting. How many of you would like to get a paycheck every day? How many of you think it'd be fantastic if you could earn daily? Okay. Now, the reality of it is I'm not going to mail a check every single day because we would just spend way too much in processing. But you have an opportunity to earn every day, and you have an opportunity to do a withdrawal on a regular basis. The point is that on Monday, we're going to have our very first payments for commissions going out. And next week, we're going live with the systems that you need to convert Jubi Bucks to points so that we can actually begin to get to very quickly revenue sharing. From Monday, April 1st, we are looking at 7 to 14 days to begin revenue sharing. So 7 to 14 days to begin revenue sharing from Monday night. Now, a couple of things need to happen. Number one, we need to give all of you at least 3 to 7 days to begin giving away Jubi Bucks. Very, very important. And we want to make sure that you have an opportunity to begin accruing those points. And we're actually going to be able to do that. Got a question here. Do we have to refer someone to get commissions? Keith, there is a lot of information inside the back office. And we're going to give you the opportunity to get in there. We've got some full compensation plan train coming, and we want to give you an opportunity to go through all of that. What I can tell you is, Keith, is that you can get started several different ways, and we actually have 10 different ways that we pay. And that would take at least 10 to 15 minutes, maybe 20 to go over. So I'm going to refer you back inside to kind of go through that, Keith. But it's a great question. And if you don't get an answer to that question at some point, put in a help desk ticket. We want to make sure that we get your questions answered. So Troy's got a great question. He says, we still have max bucks after making one order. When will we be able to place an order for additional products? Troy, that is an absolute fantastic question. The system in the back office, what is happening with Troy is that he's placed an order. Maybe he picked up our Jubi Max Natural or some of our energy drinks, or maybe he picked up a resort card. And I believe what you're saying is, Troy, you have additional max bucks and you want to go spend some more max bucks. Is that right? I'm going to guess that is. So that actually will be live here this next week as well. What we're doing right now is we've taken our very first orders over the last 24 to 48 hours, and we are getting ready to begin our very first mail out of products. We're very, very excited about that. By the way, folks, the warehouse is absolutely full to the brim with products out there, so we are ready. Leaders, if you were on this call, I want you to make sure that you yourself and you get all of your team to go into the back office and spend your max bucks. Choose some of these amazing products. The Jubi Trainer, the Jubi Vacations Resort Card, both are great digital delivery products for those of you looking to save a few bucks on shipping. Those of you who want to actually try the products, which I highly encourage, we have some of the most amazing and unique products I've ever seen. The Jubi Max Natural line, the Jubi Max Cardio, the Slim, the Energy, the skincare, just phenomenal. And here's the thing. order some of the products, try them out. You're going to be absolutely impressed with the quality of these amazing products, and I want to make sure that all of you have an opportunity to kind of go through that, and I think it's really, really important. I just wanted to quickly kind of flip through some of these slides. We covered most of this in pretty great detail on the call on Monday night, but I just wanted to kind of share with you just some of the pages here. You're going to be able this next week to begin giving away Jubi Bucks so that you have an opportunity to earn points. So here's what I want to do, folks. We've just got a couple more minutes here that I wanted to see if I can answer a couple of quick questions. And so if you've got a question, go ahead and type it in. I know I'm not going to be able to get to all of them. We've had quite a few of them type in there, and so we're not going to be able to get through to all of them, but I want to see if I can get a couple of them gone ahead and answered right here. So let's see here. We've got a couple of questions. Yes, yes. If you've set up your auto ship, the Jubi 15, the Jubi 50, the Jubi 100, the Jubi 200, you can now. Those are called Max Bucks, and you can actually go in right now and go ahead and play and spend those Max Bucks. You can do that right now and spend those Max Bucks, and that's very, very important. If you have a question about your Jubi Visa card, if you have a question about your Jubi card, what I want you to do is actually put in a help desk ticket there. So again, if you've got a question about your Jubi account card, all you need to do is put in a help desk ticket, and we are going to be able to help you out and get that answered in here. When do we have to order product for our auto ship? So that's a great question, and that's what your Max Bucks are for. And so each month, if you've got the Jubi 15, the Jubi 50, the Jubi 100, the Jubi 200, that is your auto ship, which will allow you to spend those Max Bucks on products for personal consumption or for direct resale, and very, 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 very exciting. Shelly, yes. Let's see here. Got a question, and we've got a question here. Okay. Yes, the new JubiRev site is absolutely yes. The new JubiRev site is up. That's a great question, and Robert, I'm going to try to get to that as well. And Lancelot, I'm going to try to get to you as well here. So yes. Oh, great questions. Great questions. Okay, yes, Max Bucks are good for 60 days. So right now, Max Bucks are good for 60 days. Some of you would like to be able to hold over some of your Max Bucks until the next month. You can do that. They are good for 60 days. And another great question, yes, the cardio does have that in it. The ingredients will be added into the back office. And then the other question is, all right, so let's take a look at the new JubiRev site. Hang on just a second. Let me see if I can get this up. Just bear with me here. Let's see if I can actually move my screen around here to match the size. The new JubiRev site is just really, really exciting. Some of you have already seen it. Some of you have not. But let me see if I can actually get in here to show this off, because it's pretty awesome. All right, here. Let's see here. And here we go. Yeah, let's take a look at this new JubiRev site. Okay. All right. All right. Not able to get through there. Hang on a second. Let's try this. All right. Oh, awesome. All right. So let's see if I can go here. All right, this is the new site, and let me see if I can actually show this here. Just a second. And yeah, I'm really excited about this. I've got people who have been talking with me just about all day long. I mean, they are just fired up and excited about this new JubiRev site. And if you take a look here, this is the new JubiRev site. You can actually log into your back office, go over to, just simply go over to JubiMax.com, log in, And once you are inside, you're going to see a couple of things. One, you're going to see a little video of me popping out, kind of demonstrating some of the sales technology that we're going to give you access to. I've actually got a tub of the Jubi Max Natural I'm holding right there. Once you've watched that or closed that out, right underneath it is a step 2 where you can actually click on that and watch a replay of this past Monday night's call, where I go into some great detail on some of these. And here's what's really, really exciting. If you click on promoter links, which is on that main menu that goes from left to right in the back office, if you click on promoter links, you're going to actually see the 2 different links that you can actually go out and market for JubiRev. So really, really exciting, and this is just absolutely incredible. I mean, we've got just awesome. We've got some testimonials, we've got videos, we've got the opportunity page, the products page. I mean, it's really, really exciting with what's happening here. So okay, so here's what we're going to do. I know that we've still got some great questions coming in, and some of you, I'm going to ask that you hold those questions until Monday night. A lot of those questions are also answered on this past Monday night's webinar. So I do want to make sure that each and every one of you get an opportunity to log back in and watch that, and make sure each and every one of you that you do not miss this next Monday night's call. We're going to do our best to get some extended lines, some extended availability, maybe even some bridge calls in for this coming Monday night. Because here's the thing, folks, the countdown to phase 3 has begun. On Monday night, we're going to be paying out commissions for the very first time. We're going to be going over what's coming live this next week. And again, 7 to 14 days from Monday, phase 3 revenue sharing will go live. I just want to close with a couple of quick notes here. One, I want to thank each and every one of you who have been out promoting, all of our leaders working with your team, all of the tremendous feedback coming in. I have never seen such a positive group of people moving forward, starting to get some incredible feedback from the field. People are getting really excited with everything that is actually happening starting this next week and beyond. Folks, JubiRev, Jubi Max, more than just a company, truly a movement. And with that, I'm going to close out tonight's webinar, but please, please, please do not miss next Monday night's webinar. It's going to be absolutely epic. I'll see each and every one of you at the top, on the inside, and on the beaches of the world. Bye for now, everyone.
So that's it for now. If you have any questions, please contact your direct sponsor. Otherwise, you can send us a support ticket on our JubiGlobal team site. Thank you, and we look forward to hearing of your success.